In the harsh and competitive world of entertainment, true love stories often feel like fairy tales. Many couples appear on screen, looking perfect together, but when the camera stops rolling, it all disappears. However, there is something different when we talk about Cheng Lei and Zhou Ye. They are not just a couple created by the entertainment industry's narrative. They are two souls who truly found each other, and their love grew far stronger than anyone could have imagined. To some, their closeness is just a coincidence. However, if we look deeper, it is clear that there is a deep emotional bond between the two. That bond is not just friendship, not just a working relationship, but something much more personal, more intimate, and more sincere. Cheng Lei never tries to present himself as a perfect figure in front of Zhou Ye. He doesn't try to always appear strong, nor does he try to hide his weaknesses. With Zhou Ye, Cheng Lei can be himself. This is what makes their relationship so different. Imagine a man who is always in the spotlight, with such high public expectations, can find the comfort to take off all his masks in front of only one person, Zhou Ye. This is where we see that this love is more than just companionship. It is a sense of security that is difficult to find in a world full of falsehoods. True love is often not shown through grand gestures or sweet words spoken in public. Love is hidden in small details, and Cheng Lei always has his own way of showing it. When Zhou Ye is speaking in front of many people, Cheng Lei's gaze never wanders. He looks at him with pride, as if Zhou Ye is the only star shining in the night sky. When Zhou Ye was exhausted after a long schedule, Cheng Lei would quietly make sure he got enough rest, even if it meant sacrificing her own sleep. In every little smile they shared, there was a language of love that needed no words. Just a glance, just being there, was enough to connect their hearts. These small details may not always be visible to the camera, but to those who pay attention, it is clear that Cheng Lei loves Zhou Ye in such a pure way, a love that does not need to be flaunted, but feels so real. It cannot be denied that the two of them are in the midst of a world full of speculation. Many try to doubt, even question the sincerity of their relationship. But this is the beauty of it. The more doubts that arise, the stronger the love appears. Cheng Lei knows very well that loving Zhou Ye means being prepared to face the sometimes cruel public spotlight. However, he has never once shown any sign of giving up. In fact, every time rumors or negative comments arise, Cheng Lei shows his love in an increasingly tangible way, by being present, by supporting Zhou Ye, by ensuring that Zhou Ye never feels alone. He proves that his love is not just sweet words, but a strong commitment. More than that, Cheng Lei's attitude teaches one important thing: that true love is not about finding the perfect situation, but about persevering and continuing to choose each other, even when the world tries to separate them. Outside doubts actually fuel them to become closer, more intimate, and more convinced that what they have is unshakable. And in the end, what makes this love so touching is the fact that Zhou Ye feels it. Every time he looks at Cheng Lei, you can clearly see his deep trust. That trust did not come easily, but was born from the belief that even if storms come one after another, Cheng Lei will still be by his side. This is the real proof. Love that overcomes all doubts, love that stands tall even in the midst of the biggest waves. There's something special every time the two of them appear together. Their chemistry is not something that can be faked. It's not a script, nor is it the director's direction, it's real. Fans often refer to their aura as emotional magnetism. Cheng Lei's meaningful gaze, often directed solely at Zhou Ye, makes others feel like they are witnessing a real love story unfolding before their eyes. Meanwhile, Zhou Ye, with her gentleness and grace, responds to every gesture from Cheng Lei with a smile that can only be given to someone she truly trusts. They are like two magnets, No matter how hard the world tries to separate them, they always find a way back to each other. Behind all the complexities of the entertainment world, Cheng Lei's love for Zhou Ye remains simple. It's not about popularity, it's not about image, and it's not about simply fulfilling public expectations. That love is born from a sincere heart, from two souls that complement each other. What makes it special is its simplicity. They don't need excessive recognition, nor do they need to show it dramatically. All they do is love each other in their own way, and that's what makes this love feel so real. If we piece together the puzzle of their interactions, we will find undeniable evidence of love. Constant presence. Cheng Lei is always there for Zhou Ye's important moments, even when his schedule is packed. Honest body language. From the way he leans in his gaze to his sincere little smile, everything expresses love. Clear priorities. Amidst her brilliant career, Cheng Lei still puts Zhou Ye first. There are things that cannot be taught or faked, and the chemistry between Cheng Lei and Zhou Ye is one of them. They don't need to say much, because even in silence, there is a communication that only the two of them can understand. Many fans describe their interactions as magical. It's as if time slows down when the two gaze at each other. It's as if the entire room disappears, leaving only the two of them. Although the world can only guess, there is a belief that behind the camera, they have made a promise to each other. A promise to always support each other. A promise not to give up even if the world doubts them. A promise to keep this love pure, no matter what happens. And it is these promises that make many people believe that their relationship is not just a short phase. It is true love that will last, even when all the spotlights finally go out. In the end, the story of Cheng Lei and Zhou Ye is a story of two hearts finding each other in a noisy and fake world. Cheng Lei's love for Zhou Ye is not only real, it is also pure, strong, and sincere. Every small detail, every simple moment, every meaningful glance is proof that this love is far greater than we can imagine. And perhaps this is what makes their story so special. This love is not only theirs, but also an inspiration to anyone who believes that true love still exists in this world.